Good morning, Stingrays. Today is, boom, April 27th. We are almost through with April, ladies and gentlemen. That's bringing us to the last full month of school, which is May, and then we have our halfway through June. Yeah, we're almost through the weirdest year of school ever. Yeah, weird. Lesson today, though, is all about percent of change. What does that mean? It's about when a number changes from one thing to another. What is that percentage that it has changed? Easiest way to show you is with 100. So let me get my marker. Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 100, that's the easiest way to understand what I mean. So on a scale of 1 to 100, if I go back to 88, I go back to the number 88. Well, what's the difference between 100 and 88? Well, that's 12. So I've actually had a 12% decrease. I've gone down 12%. It's the easiest thing to tell is when it's from 100, because I've gone down 12. 100 minus 8, 12. Because you're starting at the 100. Now, what if I were to go up from 100? Let's say I went up to 125. Let's say I went up to 125. Well, since I started at 100, this is once again easy to calculate. Because I went up to 25, that's a 25% increase. Positive 25 and negative 12. If I were to have gone, let's say, to 312, well, that is a positive, what's 312 minus 100? 212. That's a positive 212% increase. Okay? Important stuff to know here when you get to, like, stock market and whatnot. Okay, so if you buy a share at $1 and it goes up to $3, well, you've had a 200% increase. But here's the issue. What if you didn't start at 100? What if you started at 72? Okay? What if you started at 72 and went down to 44? Okay? Oh, that's easy. Or let's do 40, so it's easy to calculate. Went down to 40. Oh, well, 72 minus 40, that's 32. That's a 32% decrease. Really? No, that's not how it works. Okay? Close. But it doesn't work that way because we didn't start at 100. You don't have that 100 scale to work on. Now we have a 72 scale. We don't know what 72 scale is. But luckily for us, if you didn't notice this right here, there's a formula. Okay? It's a really simple formula. Okay? I'm going to write it up nice and big on a chart, hang it in the class, or you put it in the Google Classroom. It is the new, whatever the new thing is. Okay? The new dollars, the new miles per hour, the new amount of anything. The new amount, so 40, minus the old amount, 72, divided by the old amount. Did I say old on the camera? I should say old. Old, okay? So, your new amount minus your old amount. So, but here's the thing, guys. Always the new. If the new is 40, it's going to be a negative number, okay? That's why we did integers, okay? Now, if it were a positive, that's a different story. But we're not doing that right now. Because it is a decrease, it's going to be a negative number because it's going to be a decrease. That negative means decrease. So, in my example here, it'd be 40 minus 72 divided by 72, and you'll get a decimal. Multiply it by 100, okay, times 100, and that'll turn your decimal into a percent. Let's take a look at our example number 1. Example number 1, I've gone from $81 to $64.80. That's a decrease of what? Well, let's plug it in. 64.80 minus 81. Let's do that part right here with my handy dandy calculator. 64.80 minus 81. Some of you may think, well, that's the bigger number. Shouldn't it go first? No, it's always the new. Whatever the new is goes first. That's negative 16.2. I'm then going to divide that by the old number, which was 81. Divided by 81. And I will get negative 0.2. Not done. Multiply it by 100 to simply turn this decimal into a percent. Times 100. And I get a percentage. Okay, not hard to calculate. Not hard to calculate at all. This going from $81 to $64.80 is a 20% decrease. Okay, my bank account has decreased 20%. Number two, okay, I'm flying down the parkway. Flying down the parkway. And I realize I'm going to be late for work. Whoa, Miss Williams does not like when you're late for work. Okay, so I kick it up to 93 miles per hour. What's that increase? Okay, so here's the thing. My new is now going to be it's going to be an increase. So you'll notice now my new is bigger than my old. 93 minus 75. Yeah, 93 minus 75. 93 minus 75. 18. Divided by the old. Divided by the old, which was 75. 18 divided by 75 gets me 0.24. Once again, if you can just know what 0.24 is as a percent from a decimal, good for you. Multiply it by 100 if you can. Multiply it by 100 gets me 24%. So I increased my speed 24%. That's dangerous. Don't do that. Don't do that. Be a safe driver. Okay, so this was a 24% increase in miles per hour, and this was a 20% decrease in dollars. Not a very difficult thing to do. Just got to know the formula. Okay. IXL's groups today. Worksheets are due. Group worksheet's going to be. Did it again. Sorry. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm going to give you another worksheet on Thursday to do collectively as a whole group. And then Friday we'll have a quiz on this, just this. And then next week we'll have a test on this, taxes, interest rate, and is over of method. All right, see you guys later.